Bom, bom, bom. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, people. Oh, let's turn on the app there. Yeah, well, there we go. How's it going, people? Yeah, I haven't been streaming. I was meant to stream yesterday, but yeah, I've had a bit of a food coma moment, so I decided to have a nap. So, but yeah, I'm back today. I've got my coffee. Got my coffee here. Little sip. So I'm ready to do some arting, and let me switch to my paint program in a second. I'm just gonna post here and there that I'm streaming. So I do this every time. There we go. Whew, there we go. Launched. Shazam. So yeah, yeah, food coma can be a very bad thing, especially when you're. If it's tasty food. Made some delicious Chinese chicken curry yesterday, so once I had a spoonful of that, that was it. It was over. It was gone. I was long gone. I was like, oh, it's nap time. I'm like, oh. Well, I woke up at midnight. Literally woke up at midnight because I asked myself if I was going to stream that evening. I passed out. That's what happens. Me and food don't really go well. Let me position everything correctly here. Let me let's close a few windows here as well because I've got a few things open here. Just gonna where's my chat window gone? Losing everything here. There we go. Okay, let's bring up MS. There we go. That should. There we go. Wee. There we go. So I was working on this commission last week. I was just going to work on it some more. Just want to get finalised a bit. I just want to get one step closer. So obviously get the apparatus in there and everything else worked out. And then we can see how it happens really. But yeah, this is a commission piece. I want to try and do. It's a canine character of some sort. I'm doing some weights. Oh, there we go. So yeah, let's get on with painting and drawing and all that fun stuff. One thing I've neglected on like this weekend is obviously not doing enough not safe for work stuff, because I do a lot of not safe for work stuff on Picarto. I've kind of not had time. I've been using my weekend just to relax a bit because I work almost full time now as a creative illustrator designer. So yeah, it's trying to win those, get some personal time back by relaxing, spending more time doing more personal pieces, and get all the stuff for Patreon done as well. Oh. That's the glorious sticky keys telling me that I'm pressing the keys too hard there. Holding shift down, sorry. Oh, actually, what was I doing? Oh, yeah, that was it. So I'm going to hide this character for the moment. Let's draw in this apparatus. That's what I was doing. Yeah. There we go. So I'm just going to duplicate that. Oh, actually, before I continue on, I'm just going to quickly post on some other groups that I'm streaming, just to let them know. Normally, I share with them my. I'm going to mute myself on Twitch. I'm just going to copy this link and share it with people in our groups. Yeah, hello. Potato, yes, it's a delicious potato. Lovely potatoes. Welcome. Welcome, Dr. X, XXIS. I assume you're still streaming, aren't you? You are still streaming on my... Yeah, you should be working. You should be working. You should be doing your work. Sneaking in. It's very sneaky. Very sneaky. Do, 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 do. Some of that beautiful jazz music playing right now. You can easily get lost in jazz music. The kind of music you get in coffee shops. That's the great stuff. Oh, I didn't realize you followed me. Thank you, Dr. X. I should, I forgot. I should let me give you a watch back because I do apologize. How's it going, Royce? How are you today? On a nicer note, looks like the cold weather is slowly fading away. We're getting some more warmer weather now, which is great for going out and stuff. And lockdown is kind of eased here in the UK a bit, just a little bit. That's a good sign as well. It's a good sign as well. Having a bit of a reduction of the lockdown means you can actually go out now, just a little bit more. You know, you can go out and see, go out places and stuff. I've been stuck in my local area for a bit too long, getting bored of it, getting bored of staying indoors. So it's nice to go out. Okay, that's the apparatus there. There we go. Actually, is that not right? It's a bit too... Yeah, about there, I think. There we go. Just trying to get these things looking almost right, so it's important. Yesterday's stream. There you go. There we go. That's better. Yeah, food is always my Achilles heel when it comes to doing these things. It's always tricky. It's always tricky. Let me. Oh no, I forgot to bring up Streamlabs. Stream labels. There we go. Loads up. Load up. Okay, good. There we go. Multiple things I have to keep opening up for to achieve the possible thingy of keeping tabs on the follows and stuff. There we go. There we go. Mr. Lung, Tai Lung. Mr. Tai Lung has entered the stream. How's it going? I think I'm using a value here which is slightly higher than the. There we go. Yeah, that's probably why it's not showing. What's going on here? There we go. Yeah, it's not going to work with this colour, but all I have to do is the banisters of this these weight things. How's things with Flying Lung? You're working away? Oh, sticky keys. Surprised to see that I haven't actually affected this, but there you go. There you go. Thumbnail's taking place. Yeah. Let me just double check the reference. Where's the reference gone? There we go. So I've been a bit indecisive about this particular piece because I don't know where it's going to go. But I think I've got an idea for the background. Because the background, the customer said they don't want the background too complicated, and I'm trying to over deliver, and over delivering is always good for these sort of things because if you over deliver it, you're challenging yourself, and it's good to challenge yourself in these sort of things. Having a microphone's not too far away from me, so that can be heard. Just lost my tab window there. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Just taking a quick peek at the reference here. So my issue has been so far for this piece is the background. Where am I going to take it? Let me just try and bring back the world of that. There we go. I think that's the one. There we go. Here we go. Excuse me, my hiccups. Yeah, so the idea was to keep it really subtle values. Because I don't want this area to be the focal point, but if it has to be enough to that it shows the world what's there. So I've got some nice references of shelves and stuff. So maybe the shelves here could be this kind of rich cream values. So we could probably apply that here. I think that's the layer there. Yeah, there it is there. So I think I've got a perspective. Have I got a perspective of this? I think I do. Yeah. Of course, it's not gonna. Oh, wrong layer. That's why. There we go. It's that layer. Maybe these have a darker tone because this is line going down. Bring this back a bit. So yeah, like these apparatus, you know, it's important to emphasize these things in a world as well, because if you're in a gym, these things are used to. Oh, sticky keys activating there. I have to need to find a way to disable that. Windows 10. It's foolish Windows 10. Right. So these things here, where's that coming from? I've got a bunch of layers all over the place. Need to right, there's there. So let's bring this down into this group again. There we go. So that stays in there. There we go. That looks a lot better. That looks a lot better. So put these as 4 app. Call it 4 app. Hide them for a moment. And we'll take this down as well. Oh, no. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Perfect. So this is the area we want to try and focus on as well. This area here. So I've kind of loosely put in place kind of like an idea. So we can maybe work with this. We can work with something like this. If I make a duplicate of this, and then it's black, we can start to bring this out. I'm going to hide all this for the moment. I think this is all getting in the way there. There we go. We're going to refine this a bit more, this door and everything, because right now I've kind of just wishy-washy, there you go, wishy-washy drawn, yeah, actually that's better. It looks kind of drawn in there loosely, so how it looks there. Yeah. Maybe that shelf needs a bit more TLC, maybe a bigger shelf it seems, so that's fine. So erase that. Shelf a bit bigger. So making shelves. One of the things I like about Clip Studio. Oh, hey, Olive. How's it going, Olive? I'm going for a fancy background. Yes, in a gym of all places, a fitness place. So you got all those weights and all those little pulley bell things. You know, those little ball things with the little handles on. You know, I don't know what they're called. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Oh, did I tell you I've got? On Saturday, my VR headset arrived. I now have an Oculus Quest 2. Oh. I can show it on camera actually. You know what? I want to show it off because it's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Juicy boy. Ooh. The space I got is behind me, but it's enough to play. It's enough to use this, which is nice. But I mean, I have hit my table a few times when I'm playing some sword games. You know, like stabbing people and whacking them on the head. But the controllers are really robust. The Quest 2, but yeah, this is amazing. I actually bought a custom back strap, so this is like a proper clickety one. I have about 3 moves. So. Oh wow! So you got more space than me. Yeah, that's excellent. I wish I had that much space. I mean, I could maybe if I clear some stuff out, I might be able to make some more space. But yeah, I am very pleased with this. You know, after much consideration of waiting to get a what's it called, an index, I thought, you know, I think after speaking with Lung, who's on the on Picato, I don't know if he's listening in. You know, I just said, you know what, let's just get this and see what it's like. But it's nice, you know, considering it's also wireless as well, which is nice. But I tend to use the cable, so it's actually pretty cheap right now, Olive. It's actually pretty cheap. This is £280. It's on sale right now, from £300 on Amazon. So if you get that, you get this back strap for £30 and a cable for about £18. It comes just under like 350. It's not bad for 350 for all this, so it's a pretty good kit. But yeah, I've been using VRChat as well. I mean, if you use VRChat free, come and hang out with some cool kids. I'll probably go for the fancy version, but I can't really justify the expenditure while I have a perfectly fun. Oh, of course, no, of course. Riffs are good, but I mean, the only thing that's good, I think, if I'm correct, the Quest 2 is more sharper, visually sharper, but. Yeah, another thing I tried Phasmophobia. Oh my god, I nearly had motion sickness because like I was using the turn joystick for turning around, and that's bad. I had to stop the training. I tried it. I tested out the VR on the training mission, and I nearly got nauseous. I had to stop because I was feeling nauseous, not because I was scared. But yeah, exactly. Use the head direction for turning. Yes, I've learnt my lesson. I learnt my lesson. I was rotating left and right. I was thinking, oh my god, this is painful. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I was talking to Flying Lung, right, about um, me being I won't be motion sickness when I do VR. I'll be fine. I won't feel motion sickness. And then when I started turning, I was like, oh my god, this hurts. This hurt my stomach. Oh my god! Whoa! Yeah, it was funny. But yes, I will definitely will not be using that turning thing to turn. I'll be turning using my head. Thank you very much. But the other thing is they I think they've improved the models. They've improved the models in Phasmophobia. Like the thermometer looks a lot different. It's got like a proper handle and everything. Yeah, it's just impressive, really, really cool stuff. Oh, just lost the chat window there. Yes, usually non-lateral movement, actual movement. You can do it. It's quite fun. First time VR. First time VR was really. I think it's. I'll be honest. I've not tried. I've not tried the other. I've not tried the proper missions yet. I mean, on training, I was feeling a bit spooked out, even though it was a non-violent ghost. But the tension was there, and that's what I liked about it, the tension. Oh man, that tension is so nice when you feel it, And I was like, oof, I can see why people find this terrifying. I mean, for me, I was like, at first, I was like, not a problem, not a problem. Yeah, but definitely be up for VR gaming if you plan to do Phasmophobia tree. Get you and good to have a little Phasmo session with you and Nunnies again. Have you guys played Phasmo since we last spoke? I'm sure you played a bit. Or have you been playing more Red Dead Redemption? Doing alone amps up the spook factor. I've been doing a lot of horror maps on VRChat. VRChat has a lot of horror puzzle maps. I highly recommend those. If you ever want to come and join me on those, you might like them. And then do these back together. Okay, cool, nice. It'd be nice if you can get if you and Nuni both get like a VR headset each. If you I guess if you plan to get a Quest. Then you can have a Quest and Rift together. Oh, okay. Okay, no, that makes sense. Oh. How are you finding Red Dead? Is it fun? Is it? Because I see you playing it a lot, so it must be good. It must be really good if you're playing it very, very so often. Still got the story mode, but really wants it to get it. Just £50. Wow, £50! Whoa, £50! Yikes! Yeah. Everything costs money. That's the problem. It's just ridiculously expensive. Ooh. Yeah. What's going on with money? Yeah. I'll wait a few years till it's. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people who are also waiting to buy graphics cards. I was fortunate to buy the the RTX card. You can't buy any RTX cards right now. So a lot of people are trying to get into VR and stuff like that. They can't because they can't buy a decent graphics card. a lot of people trying to buy the 380, the 3080 RTX card, and you know, yeah, yours not. Oh yeah, yeah. I've been told, like, I've heard from someone that the RTX are clearly made for VR. They have low latency, especially, yeah. They've got some really cool things which help improve the VR experience. I think just better, just makes it less laggy and stuff, I guess. But yeah, GTX is good. Yeah, GTX is still very decent card. Without I think I think most people with 1080s, 1080 Ti's, they're not budging because it's still a very good card. So yeah, no, it's just gonna set this to black. I think luminosity. Here we go. That's better. I can see it. Then there we go. You see the line work. I haven't noticed any lag. I don't think it's. Oh well, I guess it's just how it's calculated. You know, like I guess if you've got a decent graphics card, it should be fine. But like, the RTX has it's got some good stuff going for it. Obviously, it's future proofed as well. It's future proofed. That's why a lot of people want the RTX. They want to use it for new stuff, new cool stuff, new features, and all that. But like, yeah, I didn't know much about it. Was, the VR stuff that the RTX cards had. So I was telling someone that if they can't get an RTX 3080, why not just go for a 2080? Because 2080s are still pretty good. I know a year or so ago, 2080s were really expensive, like really expensive. And I mean, I'm sure now they're probably really cheap now because the 3080s have taken over. So something to think about. You can get a 2080 and still have the good stuff to apply to it as well. So yeah. What's going on here? What's going on here? What's my line working there? Is that one? That's the one. There we go. Yeah. Let's get these little shelves in for these little oh. There's a surface there. Actually, I think I did the surface bit too low there. Oh, poop. Poop. 1 second, let me see how it looks. I could potentially probably lower this down. Maybe. Yeah, I might have to. Oh, you know what? Let's just do it properly. Let's just get it right first time. I'm messing around with it now. This is on a level of that, so that's fine. Right, I'm gonna sip off a bit. Lots of laundry to do. Get the laundries done. Get the laundry done. Treat. Yeah, flipping miners. Yeah, crypto miners are all the ones that are killing the industry. Killing all the people from buying all these beautiful cards for gaming and entertainment purposes. Yeah, I know that feeling. Swines. Stealing our cards. Okay. Right now, I would love to play some Metallo. Love to play some Metallo right now, but I can't. Damn, copyright. Copyright. So unfair. Actually, that could be a thinner. That could be a thinner section there. Actually, that'd be better. There Excuse me. Welcome to another episode of Why This Person's on My Follow List. Oh, well, I don't know. Hopefully I'm on your follow list for a good reason. You know, Illume. I don't know any Illumes, sorry. See you then. These shelves actually come to the edge, so let's cut it down to center. Cool. Just looking at these references of this shelf. Shelf is like really doing my nutting. Nope. I can hear myself from the recording. 1 second. How do I mute my own stream on Twitch? Can I mute this? Hi player. Hi player. There we go. Boom. Yeah, hearing myself can sounds a bit weird. You hear yourself. I still hear myself. Oh, I know why. Why am I hearing myself? Let me pop out. Let's pop this out. Huh, you can't. I'm just going to close it. That solved the trick. That solved the problem. There we go. Did that fix the problem? I think it did. Leonoris, Leonoris, I can't pronounce your name, sorry about that. I'm just working on the commission. I'm thumbnailing out this doggo workout lady. Doing some serious workout. So there's a lot of gym equipment. It's always tricky to do those things, yeah. How are you today anyway? How's your week? Can't believe it's already Wednesday. We're halfway through the weekday. Halfway through. Before you know it's going to be the weekend, which I'm looking forward to. I'm actually going to be going into London for a change. Actually, going to see a friend just to hang out with them in the park, drink some coffee in the park, maybe have a bit of lunch in the park, maybe draw a bit. But yeah, sitting in the park. It's a lot of fun. Better than staying at home. I did show a few minutes ago I've got a VR headset. So yeah, that's been fun to use. Going through my crunch time to finish for report my internship. Oh wow, I think you mentioned this before. Did you mention this before last time it was on stream? Was it someone else? Someone was working on some form of coursework, schoolwork of some sort. I vaguely remember. It might have been you, it might have been someone. Excuse me, I've got hiccups again now. This is what every time I stream, hiccups just come in full force. They just... That's better. Did you finish that art, by the way? Possible. I was watching your... Oh, possible. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I've not finished System Shock 2 yet. And which art? Oh, I didn't. Oh, sorry. Oh, let me read that. Let me reread that again. Sorry, I thought you meant finish the art. No, I haven't finished System Shock 2. No, I didn't. I instead, I was gonna play. I was gonna play System Shock 2 to resume it, but instead I played the System Shock remake. I don't know if you was around for that. I played the demo, and the demo is really good. Oh my god. Oh, that demo is impressive. I'm very, very tempted to pre-order it because it's coming out in summer, and it comes with an enhanced edition of System Shock 2, which is not out yet. So you're getting 2 games for the price of 1. So very, very tempting. And System Shock 2. I'm sorry. Well, if you want, YouTube has the recording. So if you go to my YouTube channel, I keep all the recordings there live. You know, once they've finished streaming, it ends up there. So if you ever need background videos and stuff like that, you know, by all means, you know, feel free to help yourself to watch any past stream videos and stuff. So it's all there. It's 10:42 p.m. It's oh wow, you're an hour ahead of me then, roughly. It's 9:43 here. So, but yeah, the nice thing is System Shock 2 Enhanced Edition is gonna have VR support. VR support. I'll show it again because I got one of these this weekend. Saturday. This arrived on Saturday. So you can see that. Look at that. This is a Oculus Quest 2. I've been using it for VR chats, and I tried out Phasmophobia as well. I wasn't scared. The only thing that scared me was being a bit nauseous, a bit of motion sickness, because I didn't set up properly. So when you play these sort of games, you have to set up you got to set this up. I didn't set it up. I just went in there, and that was a bad mistake. Oh man, my stomach was churning. I was like, I wasn't getting scared. I was getting scared for my stomach. So I had to stop playing that for a bit. But someday I'll get a VR headset myself. Not to harm my list stuff. No, of course that's fine. I only got it because I've been using VR chat for a while, and a few people I know they use it as well, and I was missing out on it. I really wanted to get an Index, but with Brexit, I'm sure from the sound of it, since you're an hour ahead, you're probably in the EU. So in the UK, I can't buy an Index because of it. So rather than waiting to buy it, I just thought, let me just buy this for now and see what it's about. So now I have it. And if you ever want to invest in a headset, I definitely would recommend as a starter headset the Quest 2, sorry, because it's wireless. It's fairly easy to set up, but yeah, it's light as well for what it is. I mean, it's pretty cheap. I played the demo myself. I won't lie, it wasn't amazing for me, but the experience is skewed because right. Yeah. See, you know what? I've not played the original System Shock properly, and I mentioned this in the stream when I was playing it. That I've played it once, and that was like a loose like, you know, PC DOS version, and obviously the controls were terrible. I didn't like the controls. I know the Enhanced Edition fixes that, right? Enhanced Edition adds like mouse aim and all that stuff. So maybe I should maybe try the enhanced edition. I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't think I would invest in because. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I know that feeling. I know. Um, that's what I felt as well. But then I thought, the thing is, I do have a Facebook account. I don't really use it for much of anything. If that helps. I don't really use it for anything. So, and yeah, I don't really use. Yeah, I don't really post much on there either. So it's just a dead account really. I only use it to post my art. So unless they want to track my art, that's fine. But yeah. But I read I did read the privacy statement they have about what they track and stuff, and as that's for me. I'm not really using any of I'm not using any of the games on the store. I'm using all the games from Steam, so they won't be tracking the Steam stuff. So something to think about there. But yeah, yeah, definitely not. If you don't like Facebook and stuff, yeah, probably one to avoid. It's the. To be honest, I'm just waiting for for Steam to release a better VR headset, something improved or something. But only time will tell, because they haven't released anything. They've been with Steam with Valve. Valve's always been a company where when they release it, they release it. They won't announce it that's coming soon. They'll just say, "Look, here we made this. Go and buy it now." So yeah. I try to be privacy minded, but what I do is ineffective. I know I'm not using product, and so this won't stop them from tracking me, protecting my data. No, I understand. No, I understand. I understand completely about sometimes things like this. Even at first I was really hesitant to get it, but then I realized that the longer I wait for VR stuff, it's gonna be ages since I get anything good, and I think I needed like a starting product. I think I made a good choice with the Index, with the Oculus Quest 2 as a starter, because it's cost effective. It doesn't cost a lot. It costs £200, which is nothing. Obviously, I'm not a student, so. If I was a student, I would probably say that's expensive. I'd be saying, "Oh my god, that's like a hole in the wallet for me." But given my my financial situation, it's pretty healthy. So I thought let me. Then again, I've not been spending much on anything, so I consider it like a bit of a luxury to purchase. Because I've been like, yeah. I mean. The thing is, I don't know if you've watched any reviews on the Index and stuff. Like I really wanted to get the Index because privacy is one of the things I didn't want. I didn't want Facebook tracking me and all that crap. But then I looked at the reviews for the Index and on terms of how fragile it was and how I just spoke to a few people who own Indexes and how much problems they had with the product. So things like that, and if you think about it, the cost of it. If you're paying a luxury amount of money for a product, you want to make sure you get something that's durable. It's going to last you a long time. If it breaks down in the first 6 months, that's not good. You're paying $1,000, £1,000, or €1,000, for a premium product. You expect it to not break in the first. You expect it to be. It works. Where with the Oculus. There's been some reviews about it being tested against that, and that's survived a beating. Like yesterday, I was playing an RPG game with a sword and shield, and I whacked it on the table because I was busy hitting something, and I whacked the table with the wand thing, and I thought I broke it, and it's perfectly fine. I'm gonna scratch on it, but yeah, it's something to think about. I mean, but I'm hoping that something better comes out, and then that's. Replaces it. But the only downside is there's no body tracking. I want body tracking. That's the reason why I wanted to get the Index. The Index has body tracking. But yeah. For now, what's gonna happen? What will happen is if something better comes out, I'll give this to my sister. I'll give it to her as a gift, and she can play with it as much as she wants. And I'll buy a better one. Hello, HDRC. HRDC, sorry. HRDC, sorry. I was guessing they left your name there. HRDC. If warranty covers any damage, the comfort won't. Comfort. Well, the thing is, like, so the thing is, that Index has only got 1 year's warranty. 1 year. That's a joke. That's an insult. I mean, you're paying €1,000 for a product. 1 year is a joke. If it was 3 years or maybe 2 years, I would be less. I'll be more forgiving. You know, 1 year is not enough. And the replacement stuff for that, if it goes out of warranty, then the replacement items for it are really expensive. Like the tether cable is about €150. The actual sensor boxes they're I think they're about the same as well. They're about €150 each as well. So there's a lot of things that can go wrong. Even the boxes do break down. They do break down. So yeah, but the controls are the worst culprit. The controls are if you drop it on the floor, that's it. You're screwed. They're very fragile. Sounds like Steam's 2 out. Yeah. See, like I would have been happy if it said like, yeah, we give you two years warranty or maybe 3 years warranty, especially for £1,000 worth of products. It's a bit of a flaky. Yeah. But I'm hoping. But then again, also don't forget the Index. The Index components are from 2019, so it's 2 years now. This is the Quest 2. I think is more recent. So yeah. But I'm not trying to make you buy and make you like. I'm not trying to sell the Oculus here. I'm just saying, do the research. Do the research and make sure. Yeah, always check. So I did that. I wanted to see what it's really about. I'm glad I did. But I still want body tracking, and I have to wait for that body tracking because that'd be so cool. Because I mean, I don't know. I've been using VR chat for a bit, and it'd be nice to do some movement in VR chat. The hand and head stuff can get a bit boring after a while, but still, it's still good. But having the full body would be nice. Dude, I found out the original System Shock supported VR. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, this is why. I've got the headset. That's one of the reasons why I want to play. I want to play a System Shock when it opens up for when it starts to include the VR headset stuff. I'm down for that. I'm gonna be ready for that. It's not the Microsoft one, is it? Because Microsoft has a VR headset as well. I just started a challenge to run. Let's try to run this week. Ammo, enemy, corpses. I just said something funny there. Where's that line coming from? Oh, okay. Ooh. Let's draw over the same thing again. 1 second, what's happened here? What have I done here? What have I done? I think I've drawn over the same thing again. Hang on. Have I done? What have I done here? I think I got lost in. Ah, oh, no! Don't tell me I've done the same thing again, which I was trying to avoid. Actually, that should be okay. Let me just remove that PL line. That's the line. Yeah, I've balls it up. I balls it up. Let me bring it back here again. Actually, that line can stay. That line can stay. It's just the horizontal lines that are balked up. Let's get rid of the character again. Again, calling when it's auto mode there, and I wasn't paying attention, and I boned up the lines there. It's fine. It's a good thing. The background's going to be kind of really abstract, but still, it's good to get it right. It's good to get it right. There's my reference. Cool. Let's try that again. Let's try it again without making that same mistake again. Let's do that. Oop. There's a potato rolled. Potato rolled. Do 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 do. Okay. Get the background sorted again now. Should probably do on another layer, I think. Copy. It's on this layer. Copy. Duplicate. There we go. Forte, I found it. It's Forte VFX1. That's the headset you can place in Shock 1. Oh, really? Okay. Huh. Surely the remake will be good in VR though, no? Because like it's more, because obviously the original one is great. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know, 2D with 2D sprites. I don't know, 2D sprites. I still think the remake does. See, the thing is, the remake bridges the gap. You know, it brings in the good elements of what System Shock 2 had. You know, into System Shock 1. I could be wrong here. I mean, you've played System Shock 1, right? The original. Maybe you can give us. Maybe you can provide some comparison there in terms of what you think makes the first one so good. You know, because I thought it was pretty good. The way it looks, the atmosphere, the voice of Showdown. You know, I think it's the original, the same actress, so still good. The reference again. I think that door is a bit too big. That door is way too big, yo. That door is way too big. There we go. That's better. Just give them some wide windows, maybe lighting or something. Oh. That was right a minute ago. There we go. It's hard to put my finger on it, but it feels like an entirely different game in the same universe. I'm sure you'll enjoy it with the mouse look. Yeah, well, yeah. The thing is, like, like I said, when I played the DOS version, this was way back. I just didn't like it, because like you had to move your mouse around. It didn't feel heavily like a first-person game. It was like a mixture of a lot of mouse management, you know, moving things, and I think the other thing that put me off is obviously there's a lot of things going on the screen, isn't it? It's like there's a lot of buttons and stuff, and I think the remake kind of makes it more minimalist. You know, it takes it all back, like kind of like what System Shock 2 is. You know, System Shock 2 does have a lot of things going on, but it's all laid out in such a way that you can easily figure out where things are. You know, like the reset section, your upgrade section, or your MFDs and stuff, your interface, you know, your inventory, your inventory and things like that, and your logs. It's all nicely laid out, and I think the first one had that, but it's just done in such a way that it's a lot of buttons you got to press and stuff. But don't get me wrong, I mean, looking at it now, it makes sense, but I think the remake kind of simplifies it, makes it more easy on the eyes, and not like, oh damn, there's a lot of stuff here to remember. But I think nowadays games like that, in making video games, you got to make sure that the everything looks easy on the eyes and doesn't make you feel, you know, a bit annoyed or grumpy about it, like because users these days get easily what's the right word? I'd say more not uptight, but more like you got to make sure that the user journey of interface is laid out in such a way that's easy to understand and not complex enough to frustrate you. That's it. I'm not sure if I said this before, but I'm pretty sure I'm the only guy that stays loyal to the original control scheme. No, that's fine. Just don't get me wrong. No, that's fine. I mean, I'd have to try the original scheme to maybe give it a try. But mind you, like I said, I only tried like 5 minutes of it. So this was using the web version. You know, there's web DOSBox, web based DOSBox. You can find a lot of websites. You can play DOS games on the web, I think I tried it on there, and yeah, I think that's probably why. I should probably play it properly to give it a better idea and give myself a better understanding of, you know, if it's how it actually looks. I forgot I had the screen here. There we go. That's a better. I forgot I had the chat window here as well. So I'm looking this way to look at the Twitch, but I've also got Twitch on this second screen. I should be using this second screen. Oh, got a lot of screens everywhere. If you ever played the original Deus Ex, you may know what I'm talking about. I've played the original Deus Ex. That was my first. Deus Ex was a journey and a half. That was amazing. But the controls in Deus Ex were straightforward. You know, that wasn't a problem either. Like, I actually enjoyed the controls for Deus Ex. We'll have to. That's another game I was going to go back to. I was going to go back to Deus Ex. Oh, I don't get it wrong. I'm sure it's. I think for me, it's like, obviously as time's gone on, the controls have improved, hasn't it, for games and stuff, and there's many ways of doing things more efficiently. I guess that's the right way to say it. But no, back then controls were really done in a strange way, or in a way that for its time worked, So I guess it makes sense. It does make sense. I'm hoping maybe this could be a preference that they may release when their remake comes out. Is you can play the remake in the original controls, with the classic controls. That'll probably give you some nostalgic feeling right there, won't they? Like playing it the old way, as it should be played, right? Oh, someone raised an interesting question. Do people get nervous when they draw, when they're streaming? Other gems looking at last year's Terra Nova. See, I've heard of Terra Nova. I've never played Terra Nova. I've heard of that game. The only games I've ever played from Looking Glass is all the Thief games. I can nail the Thief games. Like, I streamed Thief 1 and Expert, nailed it, completed it I think I completed it in 2 days. I smashed the game in 2 days. That's how fast I was. Like, expert mode, boom, out of there. Great game. It's a shame about Thief 4. That wound me up. That when they released that horrible game, and I completed it, and I was so annoyed with it because it's so crap. It's crappy. It's the most crappiest game I've ever played of Thief, and I think what made it. I think I would have loved it. I would have loved it if they kept Stephen Russell's voice. If Stephen Russell's voice was still in there as Garrett, regardless of the game, I'd still be happy with it. I'd be saying, you know what, it may suck, but it's got Garrett in it. It's got our Garrett. Our Garrett's in there. I'm happy with it. Oh really? Oh no. What the Thief 4? You don't want to finish it. Don't bother. If you want to save yourself time, if you really want to save yourself time, watch a playthrough. Watch a playthrough and be done with it. Um, yeah, yeah. That's a sad. It's honest. That's my honest answer. If you really, but I mean, if you really want to spend the time and play it, then by all means play it. But I would say you will not be. You're not. Yeah, oh, man. I remember when I completed that game, I installed it straight away, and I was like, "What the hell is that? What the hell is all this? What is this? What is this crazy?" Thinking about it makes me angry. Even thinking about it makes me cross. Bad taste. It's like a bad taste. Bad. What were they thinking? They had it. I mean, it was. I mean, well, actually, they didn't have it. I take it back. I take it back. It doesn't have the Hammerites. I mean, I think you know this already. It doesn't have the Hammerites. Doesn't have the Mechanists. Doesn't have pagans in it. Doesn't have anything in it. It's just, yeah. What were they thinking when they made that? All they had to do was just bring back most of those things that made the original so good. That's it. That's it. It's not hard. I think when companies start to reinvent the wheel and start adding all these other open world and crap like that, I think it's doing more harm than good. They had yes, they do. You have quest markers. They had items that glow, but you can disable. So those things you can disable. By the way, you can when you start before you start the game. I don't know if you I think it sounds like you've already started it. But you can it's got modifiers. You can tell the modifier to hide things. I disabled everything, so I can't see the quest markers. I can't see trinkets you can steal. Oh, only you played the oh, okay. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. So in Thief 4, you can disable those things before you play the game, before you play the story and everything. You can choose what you want and don't want in the game, and I turned off everything. There's a lot of hand holding the game has. You can disable all of it, but that doesn't save it from the story. The story sucks. That's the problem. The story just is subpar. If we're comparing it to Thief 1, Thief 2, and Deadly Shadows, yeah, it doesn't really offer much of like it's that boring. I can't remember anything memorable from it. I know, like, for example, in Thief 1, 2, and 3, they all had their memorable moments. They all had memorable missions I can think of like that. In my mind, I can tell you like one of the missions I enjoyed of each one. And in this one, I can't remember. I've forgotten it. It's that bad. I don't. There's nothing. My mind is blank. That's how bad. It must be bad then if I can't remember it. Because normally when a good game, you will remember an iconic part of the game. Like, for example, Deus Ex, right? When you go up against the cyborg, the Arnie kind of cyborg. Gunther. Is it Gunther? Yeah, Gunther. And there's two ways to defeat him. You can defeat him by blunt force, obviously by shooting him down, whatever you got, or you can use the kill switch. If you find out what his kill switch is, you can just, in conversation with him, you just say the keyword to him and his head explodes. That's funny. And Hong Kong streets, when he goes to Hong Kong, the music for Hong Kong is friggin' amazing for Deus Ex. That tune is wicked, and obviously the music for UNATCO headquarters, when you go back to UNATCO, whew, man, the music in that was tight. Map designs, yeah, they are linear. Sorry, yeah, Thief 4 is linear. Just typing it. It's Yeah, Deus Ex is Deus Ex is a treasure. I didn't like the sequel. The sequel was a bit of a hit and miss. You know, the Deus Ex 2. Um, I forgot the title of that. I forgot the name of it. What's the name of the sequel? Deus Ex something is. Deus Ex. Balls. I'm gonna Google it now. See, now I forgot what it's called. I'm gonna Google it now. Deus Ex 2. It was called Invisible War. Invisible War. That was what it's called. Invisible War was very linear. That they it kind of went south after that, and then like obviously Deus Ex Human Revolution and Mankind Divided came out. I think I'm nearly finished with Mankind Divided. I'm still need to complete that, so I'm gonna have to go back to that. Yeah, I mean the second one was good. The second one was okay, but it was so linear. Like if you go, if like it's like when you play the first one, it's like so much things you can do, and then you go into the sequel, it's like everything's just been siphoned into one path for both characters. Like you got two characters you can choose from, but there's no customization. There's no like person that what you do affects everything else. It's just basically they both follow the same path. It's a shame, really. Yeah. I think that's to do with I think it's also to do with the limitation of the engine as well. The engine they were using for that, I think it was the Quake 3 engine. I think. I have to double. Well, I have to double check that. But the engine was not the Unreal Engine. It was another engine they used for that. And I think that might have been their downfall there. I would have preferred if they stuck with the Unreal Engine because that's still a badass engine. Hell, if they left it any longer, they could have used the Unreal 3 engine or something, which is still pretty damn good. Press the wrong brush there. Oh, that's brush density. There we go. Brush density. So. Yeah. The lighting here, floor lighting. I think I did lighting on this layer. I think I've got so many layers all over the place now. Oh, we go, light. There we go. So lighting came from here. Let's bring back the character in again. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Do for Yellow potato in it. Experiment. Then can't type today. There we go. So yeah. Bang it. Please music. Oh. Oops, that's the wrong layer. Is this layer, is it? That's the layer. Just thinking of the colours here to what to use. Maybe some orange or something. Some warm reds in here. Maybe some warm values might be good to try there. What time is it? 24. Stream for 1 hour. It's been almost 1 hour 22 minutes. Not bad. Not bad. Making a mess here. Should probably move to Photoshop now because I've got everything I need here, I believe, just to work on this piece properly. Right, so let's save this out. Export this out as a Photoshop, big Photoshop file. PSD file. Let's save it as 2. Save as 2. That's saved. Right. Gonna move this into potato shop. How's it going, Samurai Noodles? Samurai Noodles. You alright, fella? How are you? This lovely Wednesday afternoon. I think it's afternoon for you, isn't it? It's probably afternoon or morning or something along those lines. It's one or the other. Just opening Photoshop here. You might see a blank screen for the moment. Someone's asking for a bit of help on their arting stuff. I can happily provide some assistance. There we go. Ta-da! Oh no! Did the wrong thing. I think I did the wrong thing now. It's flattened everything. Let me load up again. Poop. Let's try this again. I think I saved as save as. There we go. Photoshop big document. There we go. Replace that. There we go. I think that should do the trick. There we go. There we go. That's more like it. Just ate and about to crack the first. Oh, beer. Off onto the beer. Have you done any? I'm gonna ask this again. You know, you're gonna get sick of me asking. What about the 3D stuff or drawing stuff? Have you done any of that? Any of that goodness, that juicy drawings and stuff? Yeah. Yeah, so last night, I think Samurai was probably on. I think he was on Voice Samurai. I kind of had a food coma situation, as I normally do. I had some good food, and that was it. I was gone. I was on Voice, and I think I was going to stream, and I passed out. I had a long snooze. And I woke up at midnight. I literally woke up at midnight, and I went back to bed again. I was like, oh yeah, bed. And then I think I woke up. I woke up like around about 5 in the morning. Good night's sleep as well, and I went back to bed again. So I was like, Seems to be a common thing here, waking up really early and going back to bed again, and oh dear. Where's the window light? Small layers here. What's the light for that? For that. Alright, I'm going to call it there. Alright then, Leonore. Have a good one, yeah? Thanks for hanging out. It was a good chat about the System Shock stuff. But yeah, have a good evening, and yeah. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. Mm-mm-mm. Where's the lines? Cool, cool. Do, do, do. Man, this I'm lost my layers here. Oh, that's the layer there. There you go. That's the layer I want. A bit more white there. There you go. I need to find a kind of midday lighting. Midday. What does midday look like? Midday in gym. In gum. I typed in midday in gum. That's probably a bad idea too. Midday in gym. There we go. See, gyms tend to have a really bland lighting. They're like so bright. Let's look at afternoon. Let's midday lighting. Come on, give me some midday lighting. Midday. Morning in gym. Oh my god, no. So when you go for the morning, you find a lot of terrible Photoshop burned out lighting. I suppose I'd like to improve on the anatomy and rendering those. What is lightings? Reference. I'll type in reference for lighting. There we go. Morning gym hall. Let's say midday, afternoon. Yeah, see, I think more, if I went for more warmer value, maybe I can do a wash over than this. Let me just merge these down a bit. That's better. I could probably change the colorize this. There we go. Like so. I like that little off-key tune there. Oh, Samurai, I heard. Yeah, Chill Jams. Samurai, I heard you completed Prey for the third time, or did you? I think when I joined yesterday, I think when I was partially on Voice, I heard you talking about Prey. I think did you complete it again, or what happened to that? I haven't understand on that. On my muscles working, bone work underneath the skin. Fourth time, you're going on a roll here. You Samurai, you should probably like stream these things, like stream it on Twitch or something. call it Moonshine Streamer. Moonshine Streamer. Look at that. I've got your title ready. Moonshine Streamer. It'd just be a silhouette with you with the cap. A silhouette with a cap. Yeah. So what do you think of that samurai? Do you like that idea? Silhouette of the cap. It looked funny, like a, like just a hat. It would just be a hat. It would just be a hat like that, like a cap. Yeah. And maybe a little goatee, like that, and a beer can. Yeah. I think those caps tend to have a flippy tongue, don't they, like that? If I'm right. So. Sorry, I'm kind of helping someone on Picasso, just explaining to them drawing and painting and stuff. So I'm getting lost in my what's it that? Trying to get this lighting, this mood lighting. It's a bit too. I think you should. I think if you did stream Samurai, I think you may enjoy it. I mean, you got you got a webcam. You've got. I mean, it's all about your laptop, really, isn't it? It's getting a laptop. But then again, I mean, if you get enough followers, maybe you can like fund yourself. Like people can donate monies to you. You know. It all builds up, It all builds up. It all builds up. I'm still trying to find a good lighting for this. I found some nice warm ones, but I want something more. I want something more. I'm just going to let the customer know I've been streaming. It's going away. Well. Yeah, who knows? I could probably do some more. Got some followers. Yeah, you could. Yeah, I'll follow you. You know, I'll follow Samurai Noodles. Samurai Noodles. Oh, I'll consider it following if it's just kick-ass stream. But the question is, what kind of games would you play apart from Prey? You're not gonna play Fortnite, are you? If you play Fortnite, boy, I'll be long gone. I'll be like, good night, good night, Samurai. Yeah, I'm watching it. I'm watching it from my bed. I'll be watching it from my pillow. No, I'm only kidding. I mean, Fortnite's another common thing that a lot of people play nowadays, don't they? But it's a very saturated market now. Perhaps that's why maybe you stumble upon something important. So I'm just using the value I created from that overlay to paint over this. You know, I mean, normally I would sticking with the multiply would be fine, but I like to do it properly. I like to make sure I do this properly rather than weirdy. What's going on here? wonder if Thingy's around. Let me see. Rogue Blazer. Rogue Blazer's back. I'm gonna give him a little. Get potato face. Or other. Bum ba-dum ba-dum, boop ba-dum. Oh, there we go. I have to draw a lot of abstract symbols, so. I think my folks are behind me. Let me just sort them out for a second. BRB. I have returned. There we go. Yes. Cheers, man. Yeah. Sorry, my folks had just arrived. What time is it now? Yeah, so it's 10:55. They went out to see my sister early this morning from around about 10 o'clock. So they got around this late. So they've been over there. My sister's moving to a new apartment. So like obviously my dad's like a bit of a handyman. You know, went over there to fix all the light fittings and all that. You know, the usual things. You know, things little things like that. Old man's a bit of a handyman, so he likes doing that sort of thing. I just went downstairs and just told him said something like, it's a bit late, isn't it? It's a bit late. What time do you call this, Shane? What time do you call this? I think a bit of 3D might be needed for this part. I'm not sure. I might have to do a bit of sneaky 3D work here just to get this right, because obviously there's so many ways you can do this, but may have to do a bit of 3D on this part. I think I've got the... Yeah, there we go. Can probably do a bit of cheating here and get the old liney thing. In fact, what I can do, let's see if this still works. If I turn this off, save this, close it, and open up UC peak. Yeah, perspective. So I want to try and get that circular thing, the weighty thing done. I think the lines there are fine, but I just want to make sure I get this right. So there we go. That's on that. If I do save as, I think that's there. It's still saved as that. Place that. Good. Right. I think this will still be usable. I think it is. Yes, it is. Great. So yep, it is. Excellent. So if I make a duplicate of this, duplicate. Duplicate. There we go. Get rid of everything on there, and then I'll make those red lines because I need the red lines. There we go. Yeah, so that's perfect. And then one from here. Oh, where's this going? There we go. So you can see that the lines are not correct. See it? So this is important. This is very important. See, that should be there. See? So I was well off. I was way off. So, and same with this. So this needs to be addressed here. If I get rid of the weights here, where's the weights? Where's the character? There's the character. Let's make the weights transparent. There we go. There we go. So we can see where these lines should go, really go. I actually want to bring this up. Oh, what's happened here? Is that the right one? That is the right one, yeah. So just going to make sure these work in relation to what this looks like. So that hand there will need to come down a bit. We'll do yeah, I'll just telling someone that if you break your problems down into manageable tasks, you know, everything just works. Everything starts to happen. You know, everything starts to get good. Sweet. There we go. Also, I should probably ask how many weights do you. Just left a message asking how much how much should she be carrying? Because I'm making this up here, obviously, but full size plate that's 20 each, but so put 20 on either side. Or not. Full size plates about 20k each, so put 20k on the outside plates. Maybe time. Maybe. So 20 plates, 20k plates. So let's look at 20k plates, 20 kg. I think it's called 20 kg plates. Ooh, how big are 20k plates? Oh, they are pretty big. Damn. Ooh. I'm not sure how the deadline works. That's a bit too far there. Is there a rule of thumb to know if a goal is unrealistic? Oh, shift. Shift. Just going to try and get this accuracy right on these angles. Should probably erase that. There you go, let's do it again. So like it. There we go. Whew, man, these little things are pretty tricky, aren't they? Little Oh, done it wrong. Okay. I could bring. Right, let's do this again. Cause I balls it up. I balls that up. Had it right, and I balls it up. Okay, let's duplicate again. Duplicate this bugger. See, because this is off center. The tube's off center. I guess I have a goal and a deadline now. Let's pick another color because that color is bugging me there. Let me just find another. Let's do blue, bright blue. Yeah, that's better. Let's minimize this down a bit. So let's find this. Let's do this again. So, that layer. There we go. So this is the central line. This is the tube line. We call it the tube. This is where. Cool. Right, so this is where it's all gonna happen. Kind of ballparking it here, I guess, but if I just do this, I might be able to get a better. It's about there, I think. Yeah, that's a bit. Oh. Try and do the separate layer as well again. Copy, copy, duplicate. Yeah, this bit. Just checking that reference again. I think mine, let's just count a bit less there. Yeah, so maybe a bit more heavy, a bit more weight, a bit more mass might be good. Yeah. It does, yeah. It is a bit of a tricky perspective. It's all about getting the circular discs in the right angle. One mistake, you have to do all. You have to make sure one relies on the other. Like so, I'm trying to get this on the central point on axis here. See, that's around there. I could probably get away with that. It's gone down there. That's not right. So it should be up here. In fact, you know what? I should just probably rely on this segment here. Oh. There we go. I might have skipped that lesson on perspective drawing by Scott Robinson. Scott Robinson's book on perspective drawing. It's a powerful book. It's a really, really powerful book. Highly recommend it. Part of the artist gains regimen. The perspective muscles will be huge. Part of the gains regimen. Your perspective muscles will be huge. Yes, they will be huge. She's apparently weighing 40 kilograms. That's a lot of. Yeah, it's a good book, Samurai. If you want to do vehicle drawing, if you do vehicle drawing, it's a really good book. It has been a while, yeah. I'm well, thank you. Yeah, I'm just work. I've gone back. I don't know when last time you visited my streams, Pocket Clock. I've been contracting since lockdown, so I've been working, been on the old contract circuit. So I've been working in a publications industry, making a lot of publication reports and stuff like that. Apologies for making your monitor 2 chats. I'm lurking on Picasso to see how. Oh, well, Picasso is always delayed. Picasso's always you know, can't help it. Yeah, Picasso's always. I don't think Picasso's actually made for one-to-one interaction like this. You know, like it's not made for this. It's kind of like, here's a stream. You come and watch. We'll talk in text. That's it. There's no as we're doing right now. You know, I think this is nicer because I don't have to stop and type. I'm only typing on Picasso because someone's asking for art help, and I don't think they're listening in on my stream, which makes it difficult for me. And I don't want to be that person saying, "Oh no, I don't want to talk to you because I'm working." That'd be unfair. So I like conversation, especially if it's involving art. You know, it's nice to talk about art. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. I think that's it's a valid thing to talk about because it's an art stream. I think I've got the discs right a bit now. Maybe not. Excuse me. I made a mistake of using the same colour as the stick. I'm going to change the colour of this to green, I think. Or actually, let's make it. There we go, green, so we can actually see it. I'm going to hide the background as well because the background's not needed. Boom. That's more like it. Generally I mute streams just to leave them in the background, but usually nice to hear what you got to say. Yeah, well, that's why you should listen to what I've got to say. You should listen to my streams. Yeah, you should listen to what I have to say. There might be some good things in there. There might be some bull plop talk, but you missed an interesting discussion about System Shock. I did a stream of the System Shock remake demo. It's on my YouTube channel now. That's one of the nice things when you stream. It saves the recording, so yeah, it's on there. If you ever need some background stuff to watch, it's about an hour and I think it's about a 2-hour video because it's a pretty long demo. I played it on the maximum difficulty, full on difficulty, first time playthrough. None of that easy mode stuff. None of that easy mode plop. Full on hard. Yeah, it was incredible. But yeah, it's a really good game. If it's free to play right now because it's a demo. If you've never played System Shock, the remake is a good way to start off on that journey. If you like cyberpunk horror RPG, I wouldn't call it RPG. I'd call it. It's a very light version of RPG, but it's not really RPG per se. Even though most people call it an RPG, it's not an RPG because RPG implies that RPG because like role playing, it's role playing, right? But like there's not much role playing happening in that game. Whereas System Shock 2 is a bit of a role playing game, but System Shock 1 is immersive sim. It could be immersive sim, Samurai puts it. Yeah, it could be immersive. Yes, it is an immersive sim. Yes, I watched that video. I watched a bit of that video. I need to watch it again. I watched it halfway through. There's a really good video Samurai shared about immersive sims, and yes, it is an immersive sim because you get immersed in it. It's immersive in terms of the story, the everything that's happening in that world. Is very very good point. Very good point. Interesting. Yes, so I'll give it a look. It's free, it's like I said, it's free to play on Steam right now, and the graphics, it uses the Unreal graphics, so the lighting and the way things look, it's incredible. It's very nice, and it's really good. Highly recommend it. I mean, I've never played the original. I've played just a bit of it, and obviously it's miles away. It's miles away from what it is. So it plays more like System Shock 2, which is why I liked it. Sister, you everyone first, will you? Yeah. Someone in chat's mentioned something really good about that feeling when you discover like you can do something. It's a good feeling. That's the feeling we all kind of are trying to aim for. That's really good. See, when you make speculations, when you guess too much. I noticed that actually want your. I noticed that. I actually want your thoughts on something similar. Now that I think about it. Okay, yeah, good. Tell me what you tell me the my thoughts. The thought you're thinking about. So it's great to find that clip. If you lost your progress, right, you need to stop and look, reflect at how much you've done. Yeah, so like, there've been times when I look at myself and think, damn, I'm still trying to get good at stuff. I'm still trying to get at rendering. I'm still trying to get at, paint texture. But then if you look at the steps you've gone through to get this far, that's incredible. You shouldn't browbeat yourself. It happens a lot. I've always been that sort of person where I used to browbeat myself. I used to be never used to be satisfied with what I have. I'm sure people always ask me, "Oh, Zod, I wish I can paint like you. Zod, I love your paintings. I wish I can paint like you." And I'm like, I'm not happy with my own stuff. And that's why I don't really post a lot. I don't really post on Twitter as much. I mean, I get really I feel a bit. I tend to say to myself that's not worth posting, you know, and so it's for yourself. If you've lost progress, you should always look back. You should look back at what you've learned, because what you learned means it means you have made progress. So you haven't really lost progress. The only way you lose progress is if you suddenly stop. You give up. You don't want to do the drawing side of it. You don't want to do illustration anymore. You have to ask yourself, why do you want to do drawing? What's your initial goal? What makes you want to get out of bed and draw? You need to ask yourself that question. Only then you'll know why you want to do it. Otherwise, it's hard to do something if you're not trying. If you're not trying to get to learn the skill. Same with 3D stuff. People say they want to learn 3D stuff. I want to learn Blender. I've not had time. Obviously, I don't have time, but that's an excuse. I should make time for it. So there've been moments I've not played any video games. I've not done anything like that. I've spent time learning Blender. Sometimes after the stream, I will jump on Blender, do some sculpting, 3D sculpting. Been doing that, and that's been a lot of fun. I've been learning. It's about keeping up with things, and never stopping. The moment you stop, that's it, isn't it? It's over. So, does that answer your question, Pockets? Sorry if that's. I think I went a bit on tangent there, but because it's one of those sort of things you have to, get on with it, and obviously never let negative thoughts get in the way, because negative thoughts will get in the way. They will always be. It's natural. It's natural for us to feel that way. But at the same time, we need to be stronger mentally to counter those things. Counter those thoughts. Counter those thoughts we normally get, right? Only then we start to realize that we can achieve great things if we put our minds to it and never let negative thoughts get in the way. Because it's like when learning new things, your mind always tends to resist. It never wants to learn anything new because it prefers to leave things as they are. Why? Your brain's like telling you, I don't want to learn this stuff. I much prefer just to sit here and do nothing. Thumb twiddling. But on the flip side, if you're really interested in it, if you really want to do these things, then you won't be thinking like that. You'll be like, I want to do this. I've got the hunger for it. I want to do this. I want to pick up this pen. I want to draw. I want to make 3D models. I want to make sculpt these things in 3D and 3D print them out and stuff. I should practice more. Meaningful practice. Yeah. So negative thoughts are common. Happens to me. And for example, let's say I'll give you an example, Pocket. Yeah. Let's say you wanna work out. Do some exercise. I'm putting a bit of weight here. This Monday I was thinking of going out for a run, and I didn't go out for a run. My mind was telling me my mind gave me an excuse not to go out. That's a poor excuse, So it's about sticking to that regime, isn't it? If you're gonna get fit, go out and do it. Don't stand indoors and give yourself reasons not to go out. Get your trainers on, get out there and do a bit of running. And then I think the moment you're outside, then you're fine. But it's just getting out, just making that extra effort to push yourself out that door. I've kind of fallen on that bit, but drawn to the same conclusions, but I find that myself chained back binding. negative thoughts. Yeah, negative thoughts will be there, and that's natural. But you need to tell yourself, and you need to convince yourself that you're better. You are better. You can do this. You can do what you're planning to do, and you will do it. Don't go out and play Beat Saber. There you go. Lung's got a good reason there to do the exercise at home, but that's just an example. I'm just giving an example here that of about getting doing things and getting things done. And I should just do a straight line there. There we go. Right. Go away, sticky keys. There we go. It's a bit more. I remember how doing like lines, cutting across the lines like that. The Scott Robinson technique coming back there. It's all coming back. Scott Robinson. Boop. That guy. That fella he's a good guy. He's crazy perspective genius. I think that's a lot better now. Yeah, that's a lot better. I think I can probably work with that. Yeah, it's a lot better. That is a lot better. That cube there. I'll probably hide the green line. There we go. I wish I had VR. I could play Half-Life Alyx. Yeah. I've been using VR chat with Lung. We're having a bit of a laugh on there. Nice. Yeah. Oh, that's wrong actually, wouldn't it? Whoa. Yeah. Yeah, that's wrong. There we go, that's better. See, knowing the exact line can help you define the position of the next spacing. There we go. Cuts through there. Hang on, wait a minute. That's cuts there. Actually, I don't think I did this wrong again. I've done it wrong again, I think. Oh, let's do it again. Oh, I'm gonna have to do a lot of line work here to try and get these ones right. I'll do that now, actually. So if I know this is going to be the end point, I need to then copy here, duplicate. So this is where things are going to get a bit hairy in terms of me doing some straight line going on. Get rid of this character for the second. Actually, can I fade her out? Oh no. Actually, I'll probably push that to the top. There we go. Have to like do a bit of a. There we go, that's right. Oh, go away. Bloody. I'm not sociable when I'm celibate, I'm much more sociable. Hey Shep, Rob Shep. How's it going, man? I've seen you I've seen you stream. I haven't had time to drop by your streams, man. I hope you're well, man. I hope you're well in these crazy lockdown times. And yes, CSP is great for perspective, but obviously we have to manually do all these my Scott Robinson brain is kicking in a bit here, trying to figure out these drawing cubes, making equal cube distances in space, so having a bit of fun with that right now. How are you, sir? You think you're back? Oh, great. I need to try and catch up to your streams. I did see you stream a few times, but obviously it's either I'm really busy or I'm about to go to bed, or I'm snoozing or something. But no, it's good to see you still around. It's good to see you still about. Excellent. And I think I've screwed this up again. Oh god, I wasn't paying attention. I think, hang on, is that right? Have I ever done this right? No, it's right. I think I've done it. Yeah, I've done it wrong. Let's do it again. Right. Still not every day. Oh, one step at a time. You go like me. It's one step at a time. I've been trying to do. I've been trying to stream 4 times a week, and that's a nightmare. I think I'm overshooting it a bit, but there've been times I'm just trying to relax a bit and trying not to do too much streaming. But like I work most of the day, and sometimes my work just it sometimes goes longer than it normally does, and then I have to like stream afterwards. So designing, drawing in the morning, and then take a break, have some food, and then draw this evening. You know, takes too much time, and I'm obviously trying to do some gaming in between as well. It's always difficult. No, it's fine. It's perfectly fine, Rob. I mean, I understand you understand you still work and stuff, don't you? Because I know sometimes you stream for a while and then you have to go for like is it night shift work or something? I really remember. How's work? Is everything still good with you? Because yeah, I mean, it's perfectly fine. Glad to know you can make it. So, yeah. So I'm trying to get the center point on this barbell. Yeah, night shift. Yeah. So yeah, I'm yeah, very impressed that you got the endurance to stream in the morning, that stream during the day, I think, until the evening, and then you go off to do your night shift. Wow. I tend to work like when I finish work. Once I have something to eat, that's it. I pass out. I get a bit sleepy. Is that right there? I think that's a bit, just about. No, you know what? That'll do. I think that's more realistic. Yeah. Just trying to find that center point is always tricky here. It's like. So this works. There we go. Time for my wife stretched pretty thin, and I guess it worked. Oh, thanks. Oh, Rob, we should definitely if you ever stream or something, I should definitely if you ever do the voice com stuff, I should definitely drop by to those things. I think since not seen any of the other guys do any voicing stuff in PAL, it'd be good to get back into that groove again. I've not seen Connor stream for a while either. I think Connor's kind of stopped as well. Everyone's like, either they've moved on or something, or there's a centre line there. Ah, stop the campaign. All right, I see. Oh. is that not? Straight lines goes down there. That goes there. Bear with me. I'm just going to check in the chat in a second. Just tackling this conundrum of a perspective square tack. There we go. You can catch Mick an AP on stream though. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely. I've seen. I think let me check my list. I know I saw someone stream today. Macomica, that's it. Yeah, Macomica was streaming. Yeah, but he was streaming when I was making dinner, so I was like, I was saying to myself, oh, I'll probably catch his stream once I've made my dinner, and then like, you know. It's on my stream. Let me see how long we. Oh, I've been streaming for 2 hours 44 minutes. I may have to stop soon because I'm trying to keep a respectable time. You know, like 3 hours. 3 hours is usually a sweet spot, and I think I've been talking quite a bit and typing and talking, doing a bit of both, and that's fine. That's great. I think that's okay. That I'm not sold on this cube. How's this cube there? That's there. That's there. So I guess the perspective makes it look like it's like that. Yeah. That's not a center though. That's not a center. Of course, that's why. See, my brain is like spazzing out because the outer line is, there we go, that's the center line. Man, I was getting panicking. I was thinking like, there we go. So this center line here, I was thinking, why is that not lined up like, it looks lower, see it from here to here, but really this line, outer line, represents the, this is where things get crazy when you mess with perspective, because there's so many things that can happen. Oh boy. Okay, so I need to find a perfect plane here. Wireframe, yeah. So this line here, which is the central line, this line in the middle, which is gonna be the barbell line. I was treating that as the line I was treating that as the center line, when I was thinking, why is this upper part not like? Why are these two? Why is this part and this part down here not equal to each other? You see, this looks shorter than this. Oh, sorry. This looks short. This looks longer. I'm thinking, why is that? That's not right. And then I was trying to think like, wait a minute, that's not right. Something's wrong here. And then I didn't realize, like, this line here, and I'm just drawing in now, represents the outer face. That makes sense, yeah. Oh man. Oh dear. Oh, it's too much for my noggin. There we go. Yeah, so there we go. That's more like it. Don't need the outside. The outside's fine. I can ignore the outside. So I need to make an equal segment here. Maybe I could just get away with that because I've done that before. An arbitrary cut here. Because if I do that, at least I can cut that across. And then bring it down. And I can just resume that through here to the outer cross. There we go. Windows 10 sticky keys turn on there. Oh, this is where things get a bit confusing now. There's lines all over the place. I'm just bringing lines everywhere. Oh. Oh, that's the line there, I think. Oh, I can't see anything. I'm gonna have to just erase some of these things here, just to get some get my brain probably. Oh, got to try and figure this out. Well, it's that, and then that goes down. Fine. Goes down here. That's the line there. Yeah, that's the line there. There we go. That's right. That's right. That is right. There we go. Cool. So I don't need this edge here now. Let's cut that away. Oh man, you know, this is like perspective. It does your nutting. If you know what you're doing, I think if I was doing it on some paper, it'd be a lot easier. I think I'll make it a bit easier and erase lines a bit simpler. But I think I'm using a hard edge eraser. I think let me just switch to a soft edge. Soft edge eraser probably would. Yeah, soft edge. Next time I'll use soft edge. I'm gonna party with this. Oh man. Right. So we now have our lovely perspective grid for the dumbbells, or the plates, the weight plates, as you call it, the weight plates. I'm gonna duplicate that again. Duplicate, and then I'll start putting this in place, I think, or in fact, just make a cube for this section. Just clean, rather clean perspective. There we go. And then one on this side as well. Oh. Sweet. Goes back here. Oh. There we go. Right on. Well, I have to go get ready for work. Yeah, man. Yeah, Rob, thanks for hanging out, man, and hope you have a good time. Have a fun time at work, obviously. Yeah, thanks for joining. I definitely will try and pop by your stream when I get a chance. I will just nudge down there and see what you're working on. Look forward to seeing what you've been doing. We should definitely catch up on voice at some point. Cool to catch up. Have a good one, man. Cheers, man. Catch you later. These cubes are and there's a central point, there's a center point. Center point's there, I think. That's it. There we go. Oh man. Ooh. So these may not look pretty, but this is like our guide to making those floaty discs. I'm actually going to show this to the customer because it shows how serious I am with this. Because like I want to get this right. Let's get rid of that. Let's see how it looks now with the world back in. There we go. Ooh. print screen it. Just going to quickly show it to them because it's rather nice to show these sort of progresses paint. Oh damn, that's really tiny. What is that? Is that a tiny image? Wow. Why is it tiny? 1 second. Oh man. Let's do that again. Print screen. Is that tiny? Oh, no. Oh, that's why. There we go. There you go. Wonky cubes, wonky cubes, wonky cubes. So, let's get this fixed up now. So, we know that this is where the weights will be. So, we're gonna make another one here, another duplicate here, and get the actual parts in here, the actual central point. Too big. They're kind of pretty big squares, so I want to try and make these rather small. There we go. They're still big there. It's a bit smaller. There we go. There we go. That's more like it. I think from this angle, I don't think maybe that part is visible. That would be the case, wouldn't it? So hide that there. Check the reference. Yeah, this is going to take a bit of, what time is it now? 2 hours 56 minutes. I may have to work on this some more tomorrow on lunch, to my lunch break, I think. Yeah. And that's there. That tube's coming down here. Then this will be further out. Then that's right. That's kind of right anyway. Doesn't matter if it's an inch off, but still, it's still in place. Oh. Oof. Yeah. Something has gone wrong here in terms of, I think I've got the cubes. Let's turn this off a second. Yeah, let's see this part again. Let's see this again. So we've got the central point here. Central point goes through. That cuts through that, cuts through that. That's the part I want. This is the area I want to. Ah, okay, yes. Yeah, so I was off again. The second time. This is. Oh Lord. Why? Okay, so I have to do it again. So as you can see, just one small mistake, and the whole thing collapses like a house of cards. One thing's wrong, everything's wrong, and that's what happens with perspective. I guess this is where having a 3D model would be nice, because I could just bring the 3D model in and just put it in place and then trace it. But you know, we're doing this the old school way of drawing it in place. Yeah. Poo. Poo. Absolute poo. But I had it right there. What's going on there? Yeah. So why is it... I'm very confused here. I'm getting confused about... Ah, okay. I think I know what's happened here. I know what's happened here. This cube here is way too... It's too close. It needs to... I need to go further. I need to go further along the grid. I think I need to go further along the grid. I need to go further along the grid. I think. There we go. Nope. Let's do this again. There we go. I think I need to go further wide. I think that's why it's gone a bit all wishy-washy there. So that weight comes in. Yeah, that's right. This. Ooh. Don't care about that. So this needs to be further along. Ooh. There we go. That's more like it. Maybe this can represent the center point. There we go. It's probably better. That's wrong as well, so I need to fix that. There we go. It's a bit more believable. So if I turn this off now, oh. think that's more in line with what I had in mind. Yeah, that's more like it. I've gone past the 3-hour mark. I think I should probably call it time here. Yeah, gonna end it here, guys. Yeah, we made some progress. We've made some progress. That's what counts. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Gonna resume this some more. Maybe do some painting maybe in between it or maybe after it. I don't know. We'll think of something because we're going to do some fun stuff. But yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. I'll be on Discord for a bit. But yeah, until then, until tomorrow, keep watching the skies. Keep watching the skies, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Ooh. See you guys later. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.